And we're recording. Kia ora, hi everyone. I'm Evan, aka Māori Nerd on Twitch and Twitter. And tonight we're doing something a little bit different. We're kicking off a very first episode of a Pathfinder campaign. We're all quite new players to Pathfinder. Some of us very new, myself included. So there will be moments where I'll be like, how the fuck do I play this game? So don't be put off. Learn along with us, basically, if you want to learn how to play Pathfinder and join us on this journey. So I'm going to hand over to the GM, who is Jacob, and he'll be able to tell you about the adventure, and then we'll get into some little intro stuff. So yeah, crack on, bro.
Hey, thank you. We are going to shortly begin, but just a quick overall on the adventure itself. It's a Paizo Adventure Path adventure released this year called Gatewalkers. It's a 3-part adventure. We are obviously starting at the very beginning with level 1 characters. And all that is known is that a global event has happened resulting in mass amnesia for the participants. And you have been called upon to investigate this as a mystery. The event itself is called the Missing Moments. And for the player's characters, this has amounted to a total of 3 months of missing time as they have been somewhere. And that's pretty much all I want to give away. We begin on the streets
Hold on.
of Lepidstadt.
Before we start, I think we're just going to wait for Bunny to jump back in. I think we lost her.
Okay.
That's right.
Bunny, no.
This is going to be edited. We're going to edit this everything, so it's just going to be snippets. So all good.
Oh, so I can say silly stuff like in the interim. Okay, that's
yeah.
fine.
This is
still recording. So yeah,
we are recording. But
And
yeah,
I
put
went,
those on the blue
into,
for you.
I went into stream behavior and I was like, yep, shut up, say nothing.
where is
The
Bunny?
joys of pre-recording is that there's someone you can constantly just be like, we're going to edit that out, right?
Yeah, no, we're not. We can, but we're not.
Where is she?
Bunny!
I can't see her in the room.
Wild. Tech problems immediately.
Immediately. Hey?
While she's not here, right? Like we're just not seeing her.
Can you see her? Can you see her in the room?
No, Bunny kind of went to one side and then
She's still on Boundary.
Yeah. Get back in here.
it's okay. We don't need a tank, right?
Oh, she's typing in chat. Can you see this? Yes, we can see this.
There she is. She's back. What happened there?
I don't know, but when I came back in, it was just me again, and then you also reloaded.
Oh wow, weird. Okay.
Wild.
Video
Basically,
Ninja.
all of you left one by one.
Video Ninja, you got ninja.
Video Ninja's taking us out like an assassin. All right.
Hi.
Okay, we're back. We're back. That's gonna be great when we're live. Yay!
Hopefully mid-battle. Oh, eerie flicker.
Eerie flicker. Eerie flicker.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. We continue.
Cool. Right. So Chapter 1, Mighty Oaks Do Fall. We start in the country of Ustalav. streets of Leopardstadt are empty tonight. The usually bustling student town is eerily quiet. The only sound you hear is that of the water running down the gutter into the sewer. It is darker than it should be due to the weather, and the dim light from the street lamps bounce off the wet cobblestone road. A cloaked figure steps from the darkness towards a door with a plaque that reads, Dr. E. Reitelson, Psychiatry. Pulling back their hood once under the awning to reveal their face. Neve, if you can please describe your character.
Elven, feminine face, kind of warm gray skin, with blue swirls on it. Her hair is the color of storm clouds at dawn. That's pretty much all you can see.
As you step inside, you find yourself in a foyer with a cloak hooked to the side. The hallway is narrow but opens up to a small carpeted room lined with empty, uncomfortable looking chairs. Behind a small desk sits a gnome with purple hair and large glasses, meticulously penning notes into a journal. Hello, dear. If you're here to see Dr. Reitelson, he should be not much longer. Please take a seat. As she waves a hand towards the uncomfortable chairs.
Neve will just nod and sit down.
After a short while, the door opens and you hear a male voice. Thank you, Barbara. I'll see you again next week as usual. Out of the doorway steps Barbara, if you can describe your character, please.
I'm so sorry. I completely blanked and I was trying to find what kind of monkey she is. I was scrolling through my chat with Bunny, like, where is it? I know I sent it to you because I can't remember the kind of monkey that she is. Thank God we're not on stream.
I was watching the camera and I just love the realization. It's like, oh, he's talking to me.
Barbara, it sounds familiar. That's me, fuck! Oh, perfect.
You know what? I'm so sorry.
That's all good. I love that. That's going in the show reel. You know it is.
You know what? That's okay. Bunny, do you remember? Do you remember?
Yeah, I'll go look it up.
I can't.
Yeah, I love being taught like a Misty exposition, so I get tossed right in. I'm like, oh wait, I have to. What do I look like?
I think it's like it's like I don't even remember.
It's a black. It's a tamarind.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I wasn't. I like Jake was like, I'm gonna do a bit with Bunny, and then like Barbara couldn't come in, and I was like, okay, I've got time. I've got time to look this information.
Zero time.
There was 0 time. Oh.
It doesn't help that we have jobs.
Yeah,
I have job listings that I sent you.
that's literally. Hang on, right. Did you say it was a tamarind?
It is a tamarind, yeah.
Hang on, I'll be...
Just what?
Nope. Oh, what have I done? Taylor, I'm
And
so...
the fashion stuff. Oops, I went too far.
Yeah, that's the fashion stuff. Is it? Hang on, here we go. Classification. Classifications. Is it a black mantled? Is that what we went with? Okay.
Yes. I was like, I know it's black.
Yeah,
something.
I think it's a
Okay,
black
anyway.
mantled tamarind is I think what we what
I will find it after.
But
you
what does
say
that look
Okay.
like? Because I don't know what that monkey looks like.
Okay. Yes, you do.
looks
It
like
looks like
Barbara.
Barbara. Okay. Jacob, can I please ask that we just take it back like a couple of sentences so I have some like lead up and I don't
So you've got like you got a lead in into it, yeah?
Yeah, can you give me like a little lead in, please?
Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm so sorry. I promise
It's
I
all
will be
good.
paying more attention in the future.
I'm
It's all
so
good.
glad that we're just doing a recording, not this. It was
The
perfect.
stream would be like, oh, I would be getting ragged on by my sister, 100%.
Okay, you ready? So it's just the sentence that is after Neve has been waiting. So essentially, you're in there with the doctor having your session, and it sounds like this is actually just your weekly like counseling session kind of a thing with him, and you're leaving. So ready?
Okay. So stepping out of the room is what's it called? Nope, I'm so sorry. A Vanara, so a monkey person. She has like a small, like heart-shaped face, all black fur, cropped very short at the top. Noticeably, she doesn't wear a t-shirt. She's got on like a white lab coat and some slacks, no shoes. And you can see like just a hint of something on her chest, and she like closes the door and like runs a hand through her short hair and tussles it a little bit. Um, and kind of looks up, catches your eye, and then very quickly looks back to the floor and kind of begins to just sidle away to make space.
Yeah. And so as you exit your session, how is Barbara feeling?
You know, when you talk about something that means a lot, and then afterwards you feel a little bit hollow inside? Like you've gotten it off of your chest, but now it's missing from you. Um, and it's that moment of trying to either reach back for it or replace it with something else. And like that immediate, like leaving the room, like you can see Barbara is in the middle of making that decision.
And that's what you see, Neve, as this person exits the room. Do you do anything to interact with them?
I see the hint of something on her chest and instinctively just kind of put my hand over a similar mark, right, shining underneath right underneath the torque that I'm wearing. Like you can kind of see it from where the shirt is, but I kind of like put my hand up is like, and I look a little more intently. So you probably feel me watching to be like, this person's actively looking at you.
Thankfully, all the fur means that you can't see her go red. Um, but she kind of glances up and gives you like the curt nod of someone who, even though they're a stranger, recognizes that you share something in common. Almost like, you know, when you go out on the street and you see someone who's wearing a t-shirt to like a band that you like, you know, that like I see you. Um but she doesn't say anything. You've caught her in a moment of like of extreme vulnerability. Um but she nods knowingly and walks over to the secretary to like book her next appointment.
Well, yeah, you both definitely recognize each other in terms of your markings. Uh, the gnome gives you an appointment for the following week, same time as usual, dear. We'll see you then. Take care, Barbara.
And I exit. I don't have like a cloak or anything like that, but I don't seem to mind as I step out into the rain.
You may go in. The door is open. You may go in now.
Thank you. Walk in.
And you walk into a small office, comfortably lit, with a man sitting on a recliner type chair, browsing a journal. He looks up at you as you enter. Neve, yes?
Yes.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Reetles, and thank you so much for coming this evening. Please, take a seat.
Where is there available to sit?
There's one chair. It's just this comfortable looking couch, pretty much directly opposite him.
We'll sit kind of on the edge of it.
Yes. Sorry for it being so late. It's been very busy recently, but I do very much appreciate you coming. Um, may we? Oh, let me begin. I am Dr. Edward Riettelson, a psychiatrist by trade, but um, many of my other interests are not all scientific. Um, the reason I've called you here, of course, is because of that. And he points towards your marking. Um, the purpose of this meeting is to gain evidence and your testimony about the night of the missing moments. Um, I, as a researcher, am very keen on gathering as much information as possible to uncover this mystery. Maybe we begin with your name and age.
I'm Neve Tempest. Recently turned 96, so
Happy
yeah.
birthday.
Thanks. Have you gotten to speak to many people with this mark? I saw one person just leave.
Ah, Barbara, yes. Actually, yes, many people. The call has gone out. I have requested interviews and also had to leave to conduct interviews myself. Um, so far, I don't know, ranges in the dozens, but many other reports that I haven't yet had the chance to interview as well.
Hmm. Sorry. Yes. What else did you want to know?
So I would like to just take a record of events. But let's first begin with what you have been doing since returning.
Um, Trying to find some answers. It sounds similar to you. So doing the normal, you're in a cross bandits. You kind of put them back in their place. And roaming around trying to see if anyone else has this mark and what's happened. There's been a lot of that. So it's only been a few months. So
Indeed, for you at least, it has only been a short time. Um, and what changes have you noticed? Besides, of course, the obvious mark, the mark of the gatewalker. Have you noticed any
uh,
other changes since returning?
I mean, I feel a little bit faster, but that's kind of happened all the time. But there's also there was a couple times that I swear someone was going to hit me, with an axe or whatever. Like it happens. And then they didn't. Like I felt like I had been like almost like I hiccuped somehow, and instead of being hit, they missed, um, which was ended very poorly for them. But yeah, that was a little odd.
Well, this is very interesting. Yes. Did anything else happen when you experienced this hiccup?
Um, I was I get a very bad static shock the next time I touch something after that. But that's about it.
And you notice that he's just like he's writing this all down, uh, transcribing this whole commentary. Um, okay, very good. So more to do about the night of the event itself. Uh, you you were near an Iodara, of course. Where where were you when this happened?
It's one of the ones up in the mountains, actually. My mom had taken me to it when I was very little. But I go up there, and there's a cloud dragon nest nearby. So I'll go up there to kind of just enjoy the mountain air and kind of, watch the dragons or say hi if they come around. But it's just a very peaceful spot. Not many people go up there. It's really out of the way. But I'd never seen it active. Not since oh my word, it's been over 80 years, like 87 years or something since I last saw it actually activate.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's very odd.
No, I'm not familiar with this mountain gate. Um, and you say you have not seen it activated since you were a child. Uh, do you happen to have the key to this gate?
No, no, it's never activated for me before.
Hmm.
So
Very, very good. Now, when the gate activated and opens, and the common report is that a bright white light was seen, but also an image. Can you tell me? Can you recall what you saw?
that that was definitely the odd thing. I didn't remember that happening when I was little. But I saw it looked like a reflection for a moment. Like I thought it was me. But the figure was wearing like battle armor. Um, and as I kind of stepped closer, they were actually like leading an army into some sort of battle. Um, but I don't. Then I just came walking back out. I don't remember anything else. I don't remember any other details.
Okay, so you saw a reflection, but not a. You saw yourself, but not a true reflection. This is
I
very.
guess it was very odd. Again, I tried to get closer to see what on earth was happening, and
Yes, well, very odd
must
is
have
a
stepped in.
common phrase used with this whole event. Incredible though. And the from the time you went into the gate to the time you came out, how long was that?
I thought it had just been a moment. Apparently, it had been a bit longer when I made it back to a village nearby. They were surprised to see me because apparently I had been passed through like 3 months prior.
Yes, from the reports I've had, you were away for 3 months. Now, you asked if I had conducted many of these interviews, and I have. However, most people that came through the gates were gone for just a short amount of time, mm, minutes or hours and days at the most. Uh, Very rarely has someone been gone away for that long. And you, like everyone else, I imagine, remember nothing?
No, it's even the same time of day when I walked out. The clouds were in slightly different positions, but
If you don't mind, I am quite adept at a type of therapy known as hypnotherapy. And if you allow me to, I would like to try and deep dive into your memories to see if I can unlock anything that you may remember, but don't.
can I sense motive on him?
Absolutely. Yes. So you'll want to roll. Have you got that action?
Yeah, I think it's just perception. Yeah, I don't actually have the action set up, but sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, there it is. Sense motive is yeah, just perception. All right, cool.
Um, the doctor's motives appear to be purely of academic reasons. Trying to help you to unlock what has been blocked from your memory.
Hmm. he was a little surprised given that obviously someone else with that same mark is in there every week. So like she was starting to be like, okay, is he just trying to like fleece people, like get people into his practice? um so yeah, all right. We can try this hypnotherapy.
Can you please give me a will saving throw?
A 12.
12. Okay. So he asks you to lay down on the couch and get comfortable. He asks you to close your eyes and slow your breathing and to concentrate on the Iodara itself. Once you have the image in your mind, he starts to begin describing finer details of these elf gates to really solidify the image in your head. And what you notice is that you begin to become very sleepy. You even fall unconscious for a time, but beforehand, the only thing you can hear is his voice. You awaken to you don't even have a perception of how much time had gone by. Thank you very much, Neve. That was unfortunately, like others, the memory is blocked even from my attempts, but it was worth a try.
So what else are you doing besides interviewing people? Have you found any leads or anything that could help figure out why they all activated? And
Yes, a few. I have quite a few actually, and more reports coming in all the time from my contacts around the continent. Um, However, it's difficult for me to. Eh, I'm not a pathfinder. I am. I'm more used to the comforts of my office. um, so pursuing such leads is not really a thing I am capable of so far. However, I have been thinking of possibly hiring people to investigate this issue for me. Is that something that you would be interested in doing?
yeah, I'm pretty good at taking care of myself and taking care of others in a pinch. So yeah, definitely definitely keep me in mind.
Mm. Well, thank you very much. Please leave your any current contact details with Julie at the front desk. Um, Otherwise, again, thank you so much for coming tonight. Um, Take care, Neve.
Thanks. Head out.
Yeah, you exit and pass along your details to the gnome at the front reception, and we fade to black.
Yes. That was awesome.
Well done, Neve.
Trying so hard not to grill him because I'm like, oh, super sus for some of the.
Very sus.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like psychiatrists are just sus anyway, so it is
So
absolutely sus.
anyway, yeah.
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 And to be fair, yeah, you should have been suspectful of Barbara, but I feel like Barbara is, although also a gatewalker, is also actually just coming here for therapy.
Oh,
So-
100%. He's just coming there for. Sorry, I put chocolate in my mouth. Mhm.
No, I love that. I feel like that feels so in character for her, but that like for Neve's like, wait a second, you're like getting all these people, then now you want to like do a hypnotherapy thing? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, the hypno thing was a bit clunky. I just put that in on the fly because I wanted to add something, but it gave you also, opportunity to roll.
It was good. I couldn't tell it was on the fly.
Pro GM.
Pro GM.
Pro GM.
All right, are we ready to go into our second scene?
Hang on, can I put one more piece of chocolate in my mouth, please? I'm very hungry.
You go for it, yeah.
Oh,
That wasn't even a question. Like there was no no to that.
well, now it's awkward because everyone's waiting for me.
I promise I'm not watching you eat.
I don't care.
Oh no, if it's not the consequences of my actions.
That's me every day. Expecting things to happen because I do shit. Nah, never. Couldn't be me. Okay, I'm ready now.
I'm about that life.
So I'm gonna ask one of you to
Oh no.
shit. To read the letter.
No, not that.
To what?
I can't exactly
to
do
read-
that. I can't exactly do that on command, but
Now, do it now. Now it's very rough, so please feel free to add anything you like. I only typed it up this morning.
Oh. Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
Oh, Ray, I reckon you haven't gone yet.
oh, is it my time?
Yeah, it's your
Okay.
time.
Is Arcadia
and also
receiving
bear
a
in mind-
letter?
Yeah, so you'd all receive a letter. And bear in mind the next scene will involve Francesco and Arcadia. Already at the inn that's mentioned in the letter.
Oh, amazing. Cool. All right. Dear Arcadia, once again, thank you for your time for coming to me and allowing me to take your testimony of the events that took place on the night of the missing moment. Unfortunately, answers are still in short supply, and the investigation continues, which brings me to this letter. It is my firm belief that we are to get the discoveries we need. Oh, hang on. It's my firm belief that we are to get the discoveries we need. We need more people like yourself leading the investigation. Therefore, I have established DICE, the Doctors Illuminated Consortium of Epots, a small group of gatewalkers to investigate the cause. If you accept this, know that as your patron, I will fully endorse you and reimburse any travel expenses, as well as allow you to access my research and considerable contacts list, which spans the continent. I invite you to meet me at the Fat Carp Inn on the border of Seven Arches in the River Kingdoms, where we will meet an old friend of mine, Fianara Caralestri, who I believe has information that we need. This is currently the best lead I have managed to find, and you, I believe, are our best hope of uncovering this mystery. I hope to see you soon. Your friend, Dr. Edward the names are hard.
Names are hard. Well done, though. That was excellent.
Yes, well done. Why call it Edward when it's clearly an Edward, right? That's just
Edward.
It's Game of Thrones rules. You've got to just change one letter in that name.
Edward Rietelson.
It's just sent to fuck us up, that is.
It just makes you pause every time you say it.
So I got to separate the two, because otherwise it's no.
It's word. It's word. Oh,
It's
so
hard.
good. He is a twat.
No.
He is a twat. You guys- I haven't actually
Sorry.
met him. I'm not gonna make that judgment yet. I haven't met him.
Okay. We fade into a scene of a long road next to a quiet river, a lazy river, and a morning. A dawn's shining over a large building on the side of the road. Smoke coming from the chimney already, and you have been traveling the road for days. And the sight of a building on the side of the muddy road gives you some hope that a reprieve from your journey is close at hand. The feeling is confirmed when you see the sign of a bloated fish hanging above the large wooden door. Your pace quickens as your mud-coated legs carry you towards your destination. Francesco, please describe yourself.
Hello. You see a very tall, extremely handsome Emura, or to the common people, catfolk. Ginger fur from head to toe, apart from some white whiskers here and there. A magnificent moustache. A woolen cloak with a hood. No boots. Don't go there. And carries a backpack. There's a very easy stride to them. They're very comfortable, a feline agility, which is natural in the Amura. Quite tall at 5'11". Casually tossing a coin as they walk along. Clink. Not even looking at it as they catch it. Rolls it across their furry knuckles. Flips it to the other hand and tries to also roll it across the knuckles, but struggles because it's not as furry and it's blackened and taloned. And with a look of frustration on their face, they scoop it up with their good paw. They look at the sign of the fat fish. I had to be one to encourage a stereotype, but I actually do like a fish. As they talk to the companion. We're together, aren't we?
No, but you can be.
Okay.
No, actually, no, you're not. So
Okay.
it's gonna ruin my whole scene coming up.
I'm just talking to my belly. Exactly. My belly. You have once again reminded me of my heritage. We are a catfolk, and we do like fish. Let us go into this fat carp, and I purchase a supper.
And you enter back up. You're greeted by a sturdy-looking woman. Her jaw is set like a granite foundation. Her crossed arms as sturdy as any bridge. Her hair is bunched tightly below a luminous yellow hard hat, and weighty belt hangs from her waist, from off which hangs a well-used cleaning rag. As she regards you with a shrewd, appraising gaze, you get the sense she doesn't take kindly to those who waste their time. Hello there, traveler. How may I help you?
Greetings, madam. Do you serve the fish in this establishment, or are you here to make repairs? Because you look like you could do either.
Yeah, this is my establishment, and I do the cooking and the repairs, maintenance, as well as the cleaning, the marketing. Yep, it's all me.
Well, your marketing is a success, because as soon as I saw the sign, I was like, yes, I require fish in my belly. In fact, my belly told me this as well.
Fresh fish brought to us daily, son. So hungry? Yeah, take a seat.
Perfect. I'll look around.
Are you here for any reason?
did I also get a letter, or we'll?
Sorry, yes, everybody got a letter.
Okay. Oh yes, I am here to meet some friends. I guess. Fianara Calestri.
Fair no. Yes, I've got a fair narrow down. She's like looking at a ledger. She's marked down as a guest of Doctor. Is that Edward?
No. It's a common. I also met that it's Edward.
No, I think it's a mistake. I think it's meant to be Edward. Dr. Edward Riddle. Oh God, who took this note down?
Riddleson.
Riddleson. Edward
Riddleson.
Riddleson.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yep, she's marked down as a guest here. And what was your name?
I am Francesco.
Oh yeah, you're down here too.
Perfect.
Room and board. Okay. Well, you'll be a guest here for a while then.
Oh, this is good news.
Oh, I see. It's a shared room,
Excuse me?
and your other guest has already signed in.
Oh. This is a surprise, but not an unpleasant one. Could you put me to
no.
are they here, or?
Yeah.
Are
Up
they?
the stairs, second door on the left. You'll be needing these. One for the door, one for the locker. She hands you two copper keys. One's slightly bulkier, longer than the other.
I don't mean to pry, but I noticed a sense of unease came about you when you looked at the other name who I'm sharing with. Could you elaborate on these feelings for me, please?
Can you give me a perception check?
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Her unease is obvious, so it's a low DC.
Okay. Also, when we live, I'm gonna have the chat window in the scene as well, just under your archway, Jacob, so people can see roles rather than swapping over to the tabletop view. So we'll have our roles coming
Cool.
up in this.
I still haven't seen what the thing's like.
So perception.
Oh yeah, no, I see it on my phone. Yeah.
Perception.
Perception, yes, please.
What is this? 15.
Yeah. She's clearly a change in her demeanor. The color's gone from her face a little bit. She's not maintaining eye contact with you anymore. Yeah. Sorry, you asked her a question?
Yeah, I asked her why this change in demeanor, basically. Is there something about
no
this?
reason. Must be just something I ate for breakfast.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Georgia.
Georgia. That's a beautiful name. Now, Georgia.
I think it was my mother's.
Oh, you were the second in a great line of Georges, obviously. Now, I sense your unease, but please, this is just a surprise for me as I am about to meet this person. I would beg you just a little heads up.
Sorry, love, very busy. Here's your keys. Upstairs, second door on the left. Goodbye.
Okie dokie.
she turns away and just walks off.
Georgia, I will have the fish. I will head upstairs.
You head upstairs.
Before I do, I'll have a look at the lay of the land in this. Is this like an open communal area with food and drinks and stuff?
Correct. Yeah. So, big open area. It's actually quite a large inn, and it's reasonably nice. It's definitely modest or higher in terms of the quality. It's not a rut, and a nice large open stone fireplace is roaring in the common place. It is empty. There are no other patrons that you can see at this time.
Okay. Empty. Okay, good to know. Good to know. No marks here yet. I'll head upstairs, slightly with a sense of trepidation about the the guest I am sharing a room with. I'll knock on the door.
Heavy oaken doors line the hallway,
Ooh.
each emblazoned with a tarnished copper letter. Portraits hang between the doors, faded with age, depicting past owners of the inn. The door creaks open. So you knock instead.
Is there Georgia's mother Georgia there on one of those pictures?
yeah. So you see on one of the portraits, it's almost a spitting image of Georgia, quite even sturdier looking.
I look at the picture, I'm like, the apple does not fall far from the tree. Okay, yeah, I knock on the door.
There's no answer.
I listen at the door.
You roll a perception check.
Yes. Can I re-roll it from chat, or do I have to do it again through thingy? No, I've got to go through it again. Oh, 24.
All right, 1 minute. Okay. 24. You hear nothing.
Okay. They must be out. I let myself in.
You go to unlock the door with the larger key, but you find that the door is already unlocked.
Oh, this is unusual. If it's unlocked, I might sense danger. Like maybe someone's broken into this room or something like that.
What does that look like? Is that an action?
What, sensing danger?
Yeah.
I think everything in Pathfinder is an action. So hold on, I've got my cheat sheet. One sec. Where's Skates when you need him? I don't know if it is. I can't see anything.
Might just be a
here.
perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go off the 24 as well.
Okay.
It seems empty. There are no signs of forced entry.
Okay. I'll go in and I'll have a look around. I'll search.
Search the room.
Yep.
The door creaks open, and inside you find Spartan but comfortable and spacious accommodations. 2 feather beds with creaky wooden frames, each accompanied by a small bedside table with a pair of beeswax candles, a small footlooker with a heavy iron padlock. In the corner is a wooden washing basin, above which hangs an oblong mirror. The room smells pleasantly of old wood and dried lavender. You see no luggage or sign of other occupants. But on a rocking chair in front of a long window with drapes sits an unusual looking doll. You could swear that you saw movement. Arcadia, please, can you describe yourself?
Arcadia is a doll. They are a 1 foot tall, kind of ragdoll looking toy, essentially. They have like the little cute like toy fringe with the hair coming down. They have like a little set of goggles, which like from a distance you can't tell whether they're actually an accessory or whether they've just kind of been stitched in as like decoration. And kind of a relatively basic black and gold little dress that comes along with them. The obvious difference would be that there's one of their legs and one of their arms is mechanical. So it kind of looks like it's just been attached kind of willy-nilly as like a very quick repair job. And yeah. There is also like lying next to them, about the same size, if not a bit bigger, a kind of mechanical looking owl that just seems to be lying there, eyes bolt upright, like open, and just looking like angled up towards the ceiling.
Okay, I look around. I'm in the mirror and I'm adjusting my stash, and I look over and I see this dull and clockwork owl just sat there, and I'm like, what in the seventh? Oh, it's a toy. Some previous guest must have left it here. I go over and I go over. I was like, oh, look at this thing. It's cute. Very cute. I like this. It's cute. And pick them up. Maybe I'll take this down to George. Maybe the previous guests have left this here.
Before you pick
That
up
tickles.
What? Ah! Daggers appear in my hand. What the hell is this? What sorcery is this? What are you, demon? Speak! Do you speak again, or else?
I'm gonna use my puppet ability to try and look dead again. Try and look inanimate. I'm just gonna. As soon as that happens.
Okay, so that is a, I believe, a perception check versus your deception. Is that right?
What
Yeah.
the you just
Yeah.
spoke at me.
I'll use harmless doll just to drop to the ground.
I have to do a perception check, do I?
Yes.
Yes, I have to use deception, which I will
No,
figure out.
that's your deception DC.
Okay. There's a DC. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, cool.
I rolled a 21.
And what's Arcadia's deception? Oh, you know, you know something's up.
Did I beat it?
Yep. Yes, you did.
Okay. Now, I know something is fishy, pardon the pun. And I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt because Georgian downstairs was very uneasy about the guest in the room and would not say more. I am Francesco, and I had a letter from the doctor. So, I'm not going to make any judgment here, but I need to know, did my eyes see what my eyes saw? I put away the daggers.
That started as funny, but it really didn't end funny.
Oh, what is this? Hello? Hello?
Hi. Like little, like stubby, like hand, not hand.
Hi? Clawed hand. I'm Francesco.
Okay.
This is the part you tell me your name.
Is it? Oh, okay. Okay. I am. Oh, what did he call me? Oh, Arcadia. That's it. And this one is Nox. I point
Arcadia?
towards that owl that's like still on the chair, just like.
Does the owl speak as well?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna use my my ability to take my familiar out of standby mode, and just walk up to it, give it a little tap on the face, and just go, "Wakey, wakey, come on." You watch as it kind of unfurls and pulls itself up, and there's just a little clockwork owl now.
Oh
chair.
my days, this is amazing. I sorry, you also got a letter from the doctor, is this right? Yes?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay. This is great. This is fine. We are now friends. This is perfect. I am Francesco. Arcadia, this is Nox. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So, you have to excuse my previous excitement, okay? I have never seen someone like yourself. Please tell me, what are you?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer.
Okay, that's fine. No problem.
There's been a lot of people saying the same thing, and I've been traveling around, and I've seen some of these stalls, and some of these stalls have like really nice toys on them. But also, I'm not sure because I look at them and they do the same thing that I do, where I just kind of collapse on the ground and I'm like, "Hey!" And they're
I saw that.
not
Yes.
quite the they don't seem to have the they just seem to be there, and that's it. And I move and they don't, and it's a bit weird.
Okay. Yeah, it is a little bit weird. I understand.
You want to
But
see my drawings?
yeah, you draw as well. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
today is-
gonna walk over to where the bed is and where the bedside cabinet is, and I'm gonna pull the bedside cabinet, and on the wall there's just an elaborate crayon drawing
Oh
of just
my God.
random squiggles and like colors and nonsense.
You are truly an artist. This is magnificent. Well done.
Thank you.
I
I tried my best.
Yes, you have truly tried your best here. Oh, who gave you these crayons? And I guess it doesn't matter because we are not paying for this room, so it's fine. I don't mean to be ignorant, but do you eat?
No,
Okay. And does Nox, do they eat as well?
no, I just gotta turn them a few times.
Turn.
I'll plod on over and kind of climb up the chair again.
Oh my God, what does that look like when you're walking and stuff?
It's just like two, imagine picking up like two little sacks of something, just go like that's it. That's all there is.
So weird. It's so weird.
There is a heaviness to their gait, which is a little unexpected. There's kind of like a
Right.
bit of a like to it.
All right.
But yeah, they just kind of plod along and then hoist themselves up and point to the back of the owl. And there's a little cog, a little wind-up key. You can see as Arcadia has their back to you, they have the same thing in
Oh.
like pretty much central to their back. And they just see and give that a couple of turns at the end of the day, and then we're right as rain. I think that's how they say it.
Yeah, yes, right as rain. I've heard this many times. This is a common phrase. But
Okay.
who does the turns for you? Who does that?
It's a bit hard to it's I've like used a piece of string. I had to like use I used a tree once. I just like put myself against a tree and just kind of like wiggled until it worked. A very very nice man helped out and then tried to get me to invest in something. I don't know what that is, but it
No,
was,
you have to
know,
be wary of. If anyone says invest, no, you say, let me speak to my friend Francesco first. And I'm not going to. I I'm sorry about my initial reaction to your presence, but I will say now, I, Vasate Francesco, will always be here to make the turns on your back. I promise you this.
That's very sweet of you.
You are welcome.
You want a crayon?
I will take a crayon, yes.
I'd stop and I put the one in my hand away and I like rustle into my backpack and I pull out an orange crayon and like hand it over to you. That one
Orange.
suits you better.
Thank you. I like this. Do you know how to play cards?
What's the cards?
And you don't even hardly see the movement, but then like a bunch of cards appears in Francesco's hands. It is a game of chance. And sometimes you can earn gifts from other people by playing it with them.
Oh, I think I've heard of one of these because my creator, my crafter, they left behind, and I reach into my bag and I pull out a little like coin purse.
Extremely
They left
curious.
these behind.
Oh, what is this?
Just some like metally things, but not like this kind of metal, like different metal. And there's just like a little pouch with like.
Do I
some
hear the
gold and silver
jingle, the
coins.
clink of hard cash?
Yeah, it's just a bag of like. I think it's like I think I have, like,
my God.
nine
Short-lived
gold.
friendship.
Francesco's big eyes, just all pupil. Well, Arcadia, you look after that. Just pull the strings on that bag. Put them tight for now.
Okay.
People will try to take those from you, but you look after those. They can buy you things in this, they can get you things that you need in this world.
Okay.
Objects or even sometimes favors from people. It's important.
So I could buy? Is that the word you used? I could buy
Yes.
more crayons?
Absolutely, you could buy more crayons. But only wait until those crayons run out. You don't want to buy just unnecessarily. Look after your money,
Okay.
your coins.
Keep it safe. And I turn
Keep
to
it
Nox.
safe.
And I'm
Keep
like,
it safe.
Keep it safe.
Exactly. Now, do we know anything else about? Have you met the person we are meant to be meeting? Fianara?
Okay, so I had to get someone else. I had to like give them one of those thingies, and they had to draw a little map for me with one of my crayons because I can't read. So I had to. They had to tell me it back to me.
Okay.
And that's. That's it. That's all I know. I haven't met anyone yet. Oh no, I met the nice lady downstairs who seemed a little
George-
unwell.
Georgia? Yes, I don't think she is very well at the moment. I think she has a lot of stress from running the pub. So that could be it.
Maybe I could bring her a drawing. And then
Maybe another time. Maybe we just keep those drawings to ourselves for now. But I yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think should we go downstairs? I need to eat because I've been on the roads a long time, and unlike yourself, this magnificent body needs nourishment.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Let me just I plod on over to the bedside cabinet, pull that back over, and just okay. Pull up my little like teeny tiny backpack, put that on my shoulder, and
Excellent.
then wave down Nox, and they'll sit they'll sit on my shoulder, which looks extremely comical considering it's slightly bigger than I am. But it's more, I guess it more sits on my head than anything. Like,
Do
okay,
how big? How tall are you?
I'm a foot.
Oh, okay.
I am a foot.
Yeah, so
tall.
Arcadia is small and Nox is tiny.
Right. Okay.
Like I am like the bottom of small, and they are the top of tiny. So we are very close in height.
Right.
Like, we are
Did you-
basically the same size logistically, but yeah, in terms of Pathfinder rules, I am small. They are tiny.
Did you want to go onto my shoulder, or should I? Is that weird if you climb on here, or are you happy walking down there?
I mean, I can see things from up there.
Please.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I crouch down. I kneel because I don't want to. I don't want to pick them up. That's yeah. But I'll make I'll crouch down and I'll make like steps from my knee to my arm, to my shoulder.
I'll go ahead and climb the cat scaffolding here. The first thing you would notice, Arcadia is heavy.
Oh right. Okay.
But
Oh,
they'll go ahead and
okay,
climb their
this
way
is-
up.
You're deceptively weighty. There must be some fine craftsmanship. So you said you had a creator. You were made, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
From metal and cloth. Is this right?
Bit of metal, bit of like string and I got some stuffing, and I kind of like just poke and like podge myself a few times. Bit of
Cool.
stuffing and a bit of like thread and all of this. And I just
Wow.
throw my hair about.
Arcadia, you are an enigma. I have never met anyone like you.
I've heard that a lot. Well, the second part a lot. Usually it's just, oh, you're weird. But yeah. And
I would say a good weird.
well, you're good weird too.
Oh, thank
Does
you
that
so
mean-
much. That I appreciate that so much.
Okay, good.
Let's go. Let's go eat.
Downstairs then. Okay. And I just kind of stand up in place on your shoulder and just go, onwards.
This is magnificent. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Okay. And we'll go downstairs.
So the three of you exit your room and head downstairs. Arcadia on your shoulder, Francesco, and Nox on their shoulder.
Yep.
So a stack.
Yeah, a stack.
A stack of you. In terms of this is all absolutely fine. But in terms of mechanically, you were technically riding Francesco.
Yeah, you
and
are.
So, yeah. Francesco is one size larger than you, as they're medium or small. Bipedal, because I looked into all like the mountain riding rules just in case. And the suggestion is you don't let bipedals ride bipedals, but
Merely
it's
a
absolutely
suggestion.
fine.
It was merely a
It's
suggestion.
merely a suggestion. But what's recommended is that if we were to use this in a combat kind of sense, that you would Arcadia or Francesco would need to use one of your free hands to hold the other. That would be the only
Oh.
requirement.
Okay. That's okay.
Good to know. In
Good
case
to
that
know.
ever, in case that situation ever does come up, that's good to know.
Cool.
I mean, I could always like toss you into combat, right?
Or out of combat. I mean,
Oh,
Or,
Pokemon!
Same
fling
thing.
you over my shoulder.
Arcadia, I choose you!
Stay back, Arcadia. I've got this. Excellent. That's
Cool.
perfect.
Good work, guys. This is great.
Okay.
Yeah, and you head downstairs to the smell of frying fish, and we'll fade out. And so after it's only about a day. In fact, we'll say it's that afternoon that some other travelers begin to arrive. Neve, I imagine you will turn up by yourself. And then not, we're going to say the following morning, Dr. Eppard Riddleson actually turns up with Barbara as well. So we're on the following day. You are all gathered in the common room downstairs. Still no other travelers in the inn. Sat around a table.
I actually
Wait.
need to pause you. Did I have any issues coming into the tavern?
No, I'm sorry. So the
This is
Fat
outside of
Carp
Seven
is
Arches.
actually outside Seven Arches.
Okay,
It's on the
good.
border. The river that runs alongside it with the bridge is actually technically the actual natural border to the country. So you are just outside the border of Seven Arches.
Okay, good. Thank you.
However, still this close to Seven Arches, it is quite uncommon to see your kind here. And in terms of what kind of prior knowledge your characters already know about the area, I've already done some society checks for you. So just quickly referring, the general information that all of you will know is that the citizens of Seven Arches quiver under the brutal thumb of the Oak Stewards, wicked druids whose blasphemous rites drove away the region's native elves long ago. Heroic First World folk frequently send their bravest soldiers to Seven Arches' capital city to fight the Oak Stewards. But the Druids' defenses against the Fae have so far proven impervious. That's what you all know about the area.
Did you say they were druids? The Oak Stewards are druids.
The Oak Stewards rule Seven Arches, and they are druids.
Bad druids.
I mean, druids. Druids.
Well, they're hating on the owls, right? So like racist, elf racist druids. That's what I'm getting from this.
That is the most basic information.
Okay.
So, Francesco, you being more well-traveled than most,
Yes, I am.
have frequented plenty of places that have travelers from across the land. You know some more. You know
Hit me
that there
with
is
the
a
law.
the law. You have this law. Beyond, you know that there is a strict ban against elves. And you also know that long ago, elves dwelled in the verdant forest of Seven Arches, and it's believed they built the stone arches that give the region and its name, give its name to the capital city. Now, Seven Arches is overseen by the Oak Stewards, enigmatic druids who prohibit elves from even entering the kingdom's borders. This ostensibly has to do with the Obnubilit Curse, a mysterious affliction that kills any elf who dares go near one of the Seven Arches. In the wake of the missing moment, however, rumor has it that the curse has been lifted.
Do the Oak Stewards make the curse? The curse? We don't know.
That's as much as you know.
And we've not gone into Seven Arches proper. And right, so we okay.
Correct.
Cool.
And Arcadia, you know how to get here on a crayon-drawn map. That's it.
And so Barbara and Neve are also here now.
Yes. So you are all here, gathered around a table downstairs in the common room.
When did they arrive?
So Neve arrived in the evening that you arrived, and the doctor and Barbara arrived the day after.
Okay.
Sighing, Dr. Riddleson uses a black handkerchief to mop the sweat from his age-spotted forehead. Here, this is as far as I accompany you, he says. I have matters to attend to farther east. He smiles fondly. I've no doubt that you can handle this investigation yourselves. Of all my field researchers, you show the greatest promise for uncovering the secrets of the hidden world. I need not remind you of the importance of your mission. He points to the mysterious rune emblazoned across his throat, the same mark that brought you together, the one you all share. 3 months ago, we embarked upon a mystery all across the world. Elven teleportation gates, Iodara, burst with light and lured people like us in with visions of our greatest desires. A subset of we so-called gatewalkers returned from the sojourn, some, like you, bearing fascinating new abilities. We all, however, remain ignorant of what befell us on the other side of our doorway, how we came to be marked with this unknown sign, or what may have happened to those who did not return. In every university and seminary, scholars are ransacking their libraries to understand this missing moment. Yet I believe that you will succeed where they all fail. For our quest into the paranormal is not merely academic, but personal. Toward that end, I've given you my most promising lead, 7 archers. For centuries, any elf who approached the city's infamous 7 archers has been subject to a terrible curse. Yet, on the night of the missing moment, the curse was somehow lifted. We need to know why. The city's famed Iodara no doubt holds some of the answers we seek, and moreover represent a prime research opportunity to study the portals in person. And that's where you come in. To help, I've arranged for you to meet with an old associate of mine, Fianara Karalestri, claims to have crucial information about the archers. Ah, and there she is now. An elven woman wearing traveling leathers and a backpack overflowing with scrolls waves from from the inn's porch. You have. Sorry, I'm just going to get you some artwork.
Oh shit! Let's go. Oh.
Where are you, Fianara? There you are.
I'm in love.
I'm in love as well. Oh,
That's
I
such
just-
a good design.
I just died in your arms tonight.
Oh no, Francesco, please. Oh no.
Must have been something you said. Just
So should you
wave
just
from the
walk out
porch
now?
tonight. You said she had scrolls? Oh my lord.
Before approaching, do you
I
have
cannot.
any questions for the doctor?
Dr. Edward. How much are we being paid for this?
I am not currently paying you anything for this.
What?
Well,
The
I
heck?
believe that I believe we all have a personal stake in this endeavor, and that it would benefit us all to see it through to its conclusion. I have paid for your lodging here, of course, and in any other travel that you may require. I am happy to foot the bill, as they say.
Yeah, I understand this, but as you are someone who is going to go back to wherever you go and do your sitting behind the desk and talking to people about feelings, we are going to be going out there and putting our lives on the line. So I'll just a token of
Francesco, I must just stress that what I am providing you is actually my network of contacts to uncover this. Surely it is important for you to understand what happened to you.
I am
And
I
From
am
our talk,
curious.
from our interview, I know that there is a more personal reason why you may want to find out what happened.
You are right. I am curious about what happened, but I am also concerned about my day-to-day situation. I will need a tiny salary just to get by.
Food, and a warm bed. This is what more do you need?
I need that's just surviving. I want to be able to be thriving, okay? 2 gold
I
per
believe
day.
I believe that none of us can thrive until we know what has happened.
I beg
This
to
is the
differ.
greatest
I beg
mystery
to
the
differ.
world knows.
The mystery will be always a mystery, but in order to enjoy the life that we have at the moment, and we also need to be able to enjoy life's small pleasures as we go along on this journey, no?
There's a little
Otherwise,
tug.
otherwise,
How much do these small pleasures cost?
only 2 gold a day.
But Francisco, there is an unknown amount of time. I have no way of knowing what this investment could cost.
I tell you what, you pay for a 1 month upfront, and then
That is 60 gold pieces, Francisco, just for you.
I don't know how you were going to negotiate with other people, but this seems like a fair amount.
Thank you very much, Francisco, for your time. I'm so sorry that you must be leaving us now. And he turns to the others.
Okay, wait.
Do
We
you
can
have? Do any of you
renegotiate.
have other questions?
What about unforeseen expenses? Bribes to get into places.
I trust that your strengths will allow you to bypass such
I cannot.
frivolities.
Even though I have this magnificent face and body, I still need hard, cold coin to bribe people sometimes. Surely you understand that. We are doing the work that you cannot do. 100 gold up front. 100 gold up front for
Come on, man.
bribes.
Give me a check. Give me a check to see what you get.
Fuck
I need a
yeah,
check.
give
now.
me a check. I'm gonna give you a persuasion check, bitch.
Just a little tug. Just a little tug. Just a little more. Let me see what I can get away.
Right, is it persuasion? Let's go persuasion, right?
Yep.
Where's my character sheet? Where are the skills?
It's actually diplomacy.
Oh, is it
or-
diplomacy?
Sorry,
Okay.
diplomacy.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
That's a 19. It's pretty good.
He sighs very audibly, very passive aggressively. He opens up a wallet. I've got 2 gold pieces on me.
Are you shitting me, Doctor?
Right.
You run a successful. You run a successful medical
My
practitioner.
receptionist has prepaid for everything I needed for this journey. Take it or leave it, Francesco.
Give me the gold.
He hands you 2 gold pieces.
We'll spend that tonight on drinks. I mean, bribes.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions? It doesn't involve money.
This is a player question. So just to clarify, our goal is to figure out why the curse was lifted when the Iodara is like.
That's currently the best lead that you have. Yeah. So the tie to the obnubulate curse that's afflicted this area, and the coincidence of why it's been lifted at the same time as the missing moment that affected you all. That's what you're here to discover. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Any other questions? Any specifics? Anything your
When
characters might
Francesco
want to know?
started his thing, Neve totally just got up and went to go greet the person on the porch. She was like, "No, I'm done. I'm out of this conversation."
Okay, cool. Then we'll come back to you because you'll be the first to talk to Fianara. Does anyone have any other questions for the doctor?
How do we check in with you? Is there some method on how we will report our findings? Or do we just tell them to Fianara?
I have no magical means of communication. However, if you are able to find somewhere that would pass messages along to Leopardstadt, they will definitely make their way to my office there.
Okie dokie.
Otherwise, we'll have to wait until both of our investigations are concluded and we meet back in Leopardstadt.
Oh, and how many other teams have you got looking into this?
Currently, just one.
Okay.
All the other investigations bore no fruit.
Did they die?
This is our Hail Mary. No, they did not die. Well, they did not all die. There's they just yeah, the leads went nowhere.
That's comforting.
I imagine it's a common hazard for your occupation.
And yes, indeed. I'd just like to thank you for this opportunity. Please. I have no further questions for you. I wish you safe travels, Doctor. I'd like to discuss this with my companions. I haven't had long to chat with Barbara and Neve. And now we have our new companion.
Yes, I recommend you all talking amongst yourselves. However, before I make my leave, I will introduce you to Fianara.
Oh, please do. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so
What? I cannot help it.
so
It's a
after
blessing and a curse.
just a kiss.
Just a curse.
Yeah, so Dr. Rittleson introduces you to Fianara. And he takes his leave. He actually steps out to a carriage that awaits him. And you are left with Fianara.
And 2 gold.
Uh,
Cheap ass doctor.
as Doc Eddie says, I have some information I think you'll find useful. But if you want it, I need some help with my own research first. She points across the bridge. I'd like to test a theory, but the Oak Stewarts still aren't letting elves into Seven Arches. To be honest, I'm not especially keen to test the rumor about the curse suddenly lifting, nor the uptick in attacks from Gorgers, monstrous shadow-eyed fey creatures. If you're unfamiliar. He shrugs. What can I say? I'm a reader and a writer, not an adventurer. So here's what I need. Seven Arches is supposedly named for the cluster of 7 Iodara in the middle of the city. Well, I've been going through the old records, and I have reason to believe that those arches are fake. Decoys to draw attention away from the real arches. But if I want to publish my findings, I need proof. From her bag, Fianara withdraws a foot-long glass tube with a cluster of hollow bulbs at one end, like a mace. This is an aura recorder. I've keyed specifically to Iodara. When you pass it through an Iodara, it will record the gate's magical signature. I'd like you to go to the town center, then use this to read the aura of one of the gates there. If I'm right, this will prove that the aura of the supposed 7 archers is all wrong for true Ayadara.
Hmm.
Is she offering it?
Yeah, she hands it out to one of you.
I'll take it.
Excellent.
So wait,
Yeah,
so
it's a
wait,
bit
you
long.
don't.
Got these glass orbs on it. It's not doing anything right now. Seems inert. Sorry, what was that?
So you don't know for sure that the curse is lifted?
Rumors have it.
Ah, that's so
I have not
reassuring.
personally tested this, and she notices, obviously that you're an elf, a fellow elf. She says, yes, you, of course, very brave, but you also may have some difficulty getting into the city. And she withdraws from her backpack a disguise kit, which she hands to you. Is you'll need to do something to cover up.
What are you gonna do about the ears?
Can I borrow your cloak?
Yeah, sure.
Um, I could maybe help. Not. I just want to look in the kit. I
Yeah,
start.
inside the kit is 5 replacement cosmetics, so it can be used up to 5 times.
So I could use it to help like hide the ear shape.
Yeah, ear shape, the other features of elf.
I could I could help. I've done things like this before.
Oh, really? Quite mysterious.
Not ears. It'll be my first time with ears, but I could help.
What
I
do you
will take
specialize in?
whatever help.
Hmm?
What do you
Was I
specialize in?
At the moment not much. A few months ago, or a few months before that, I guess. I was a mortician. I've not done it so much on living bodies, but I did, prep for the open caskets.
Ah,
And sometimes people wanted open caskets that probably should have been closed caskets, and I did my best. I could help.
you're an
I will
artist.
happily take the help.
Sure. Art.
Of course,
Um,
if the curse isn't actually lifted, then I'm just going to be like a pile of ash. So I guess it wouldn't really matter at that point. But getting to that point,
What? What have you heard? What happens? What is this curse?
I know it kills elves.
It kills them?
Yeah.
You don't just like bounce off something?
do you have life insurance?
Do you have next of kin?
Oh yeah, actually, if you have papers with your next of kin, that would be really helpful in the post process.
This took an interesting turn. How about we get more information first, and then we can go and decide how I'm dying.
Can you just put the finger through first and
Um,
that turns to ash? Or is it a full, is it like you touch and then bang gone?
I have never really looked into how it worked. I didn't really think it was going to be a thing I had to deal with.
There must have been witnesses to this before, surely. We should research.
Fianara is like still standing right there. She's like,
Fianara, you must.
would you like to know about the
Yes,
curse?
yes, you're a scholar. You're smart. Please tell us what happens to the elves through the curse.
It's a terrible affliction, clearly magical in nature. First, you fall unconscious, and then you shrivel up, lose your memory, and dissolve into ash. Thankfully, well, never mind.
Wait,
No,
you can't
no.
say that.
Hopefully.
You can't
Hope-
say thankfully, never mind.
Hopefully, it has been lifted.
Well, that was a roller coaster of information. Neve, are you are you sure you want to do this? I have not known you for very long, but you seem very nice, and I don't want to see you fall unconscious and then turn to ash.
Then I'll just, you can just avert your eyes. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Well, surely this seems like to be like a radial effect thing, right? So process of elimination. If you fall unconscious, we drag you backwards out of range. And
Oh,
I don't know. Do you have like a deity that
It
you
is
like
known to
to
be
worship?
permanent.
oh, it's
The curse does not appear to be just
like
in the
Oh,
presence of
it
the archers. Once you are afflicted, the curse progresses until your demise.
could we take perhaps like a vial of your blood in, and then and then see how that has anyone done tests like this?
well, the blood wouldn't shrivel, so we would have to like chop off a limb and then see how the effect would like.
Oh yeah,
It
he's
wouldn't
onto
account for
something.
the
Maybe
memory
the
either.
dust, the blood might turn to dust after a while.
That's like, but that would take longer. There are other effects
Hmm.
before that, right? That we could be
Correct.
testing first.
That's right. Yes.
Why don't we just go in? I don't have the patience for this.
It seems it just seems very high risk, low reward situation for you, Ni.
Well, why don't we get all the information we can, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, okay. I quite like your theory, though, Barbara. I think we could have, but hey,
I
okay.
don't have a bone saw with me, but if we could find one.
Okay, shopping list.
I didn't bring my bone saw.
Bone
Oh.
saw for the limb.
I
for
wasn't allowed. I wasn't allowed to take that when I resigned, so I would have to get a new one
We'll keep a lookout.
if we wanted to. Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Shopping montage, bone saw.
You know, I did go shopping before this, but I didn't think bone saw was what I needed to buy. So, what's your deal? I look at Arcadia.
Arcadia was definitely like harmless dolling for most of this, like just slumped on like the chair, just kind of like left over. But as soon as the doctor walked away and the rest of you were talking, Arcadia like slides their goggles down and just takes a look around real quick, slides them down, and just goes, "I am Dr. Edward Rittleton. Oh, you're not getting anything for this, but I think it's very important. Yes, I do."
So, like, are you possessed? And I start looking like around the room to see like any signs of like a ghost or like a poltergeist. Are you possessed? Are you dead? And like, no, not undead.
Don't think so.
Oh,
That's like when
interesting.
you're like not walking anymore, right? That's when you stop doing things.
Yeah, when you stop doing things, just completely inside, outside, forever for some people, not forever for others.
Yeah, so when I forget to like wind knocks by accident, and then they're gone for a day, and then I wind them back up, and they're very annoyed with me.
You're fascinating. I love your hair.
Thank you. I'd say I made it myself, but I didn't.
Okay.
Slide the
mean-
goggles back up.
Right. There's like four of us, five of us here, and nobody's talking. And now I'm talking too much. Somebody talk, please.
Fiona.
Actually,
Oh, sorry. You carry on, Arcadia.
Arcadia's just marching their way towards you, Francesco. Just Francesco.
Yes,
I'm
Arcadia.
just that's a really hard name to say. pull out their little pouch and they pull out 2 little gold coins. You said that you needed 2 of these a day. You already got some for today, but like maybe this will help for tomorrow. Holds them up towards you.
Moral conflict, internal.
Me just giving the eyebrows like, you better not take this money from this poor little adorable doll.
Arcadia, no, you hold on to that. That is your money. We are the group that has been sent into danger. The doctor is the person who has employed us. So they have hired us. Hired being very loose because there seems to be very lack of money in order to investigate the occurrence of the gates and the missing moment and the curse. You don't have to pay us. They pay us.
Okay.
You hold on.
Katie is holding the sack open, like looking at you to put the 2 gold pieces in it.
With the ones I just got.
Closes up the pouch, puts
Yeah,
it
yeah.
away. And just,
I
like, puts
appreciate
their
the
2
offer, but
coins in.
no, he pays us.
Okay. So we're gonna go help some people and
Yes.
figure out why things are weird.
Yes. So,
Cool.
Fianara, you're coming with us? No, you're staying here because you're scared of the curse still, right? Is this correct?
No, I will wait here.
Yes. Okay.
I do not want to. That's not for me. But please return here once you have the information from the instrument. Anything else that I can help you with?
So how do we know that this
Oh.
curse is Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to talk over other people.
No, you carry on. I was just holding my heart.
So how do we know that the curse has been lifted supposedly?
Well, I suppose when your colleague here doesn't die, keep an eye out for any of the symptoms, forgetfulness, unconsciousness, anything like that.
Forgetfulness, unconsciousness, ash. Okay. Shriveled skin. Got it. Okay.
You have your hand up there, little doll person?
Arcadia.
Arcadia, yes, of course.
I just wanted to say that everyone's really pretty, that's all.
Aww.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's a very, very creepy little thing, you.
Hey,
Huh.
no, not creepy. Just different, okay?
Yes, of course.
And some people are pretty on the outside,
bit
but
rude.
others are prettier on the inside. Okay. Just gonna say that.
Okay. We should talk to people. Unless you just want to go straight in.
Let's go. I say we go.
I mean,
Let's
it's
go.
your life.
Mine? No, I'm good.
Well, actually, we need to fix
Yes.
this.
If you give us a moment, and I assume like we're sharing a room, like a shared room.
Yes, so
in
there's 2 shared rooms. Yep. Fianara got her own room. You don't look at me like that.
Knock, knock, knock.
We're not doing that.
No, it's fine.
Because that X card.
Where's the X card?
It's an hour has passed, so if you all chuck in, please add a hero point to your character sheets. And Arcadia, you get an extra hero point for excellence. Thank you.
Where do they go?
If you go to character sheets, they should be on the top right, I think.
Ah, there's already one there. So is it the second one?
Second one, yes.
Yes, look at it again.
Ooh. Thank you.
Cool.
So that's 2 each now, right?
2 each. Katie on 3.
Arcadia deserves it.
She could go called creepy.
She is creepy. Come on, fuck.
That's a bit creepy.
Like,
Sugarcoat it.
honestly, I was waiting for Georgia to turn around and like see Arcadia standing with a knife at the top of the stairs or something like that.
You just hear some dishes just drop to the ground.
Arcadia carrying the bone saw.
You know what? As long as we've got the bone saw, you know, a win is a win. It doesn't matter who carries it.
Right, so you're accepting Fianara's mission.
It feels like we don't have a choice.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm just here to help.
So before we go, Barbara will take Neve to their room, and we'll have like a makeup montage, except it's got none of the music. Barbara is stoic and kind of muttering to herself as she does. Like she gets Neve to lie on the bed because she doesn't know how to do it sitting up.
There is music because Neve's actually tapping along the bed frame the entire time, just
Okay.
like drumming.
There's an odd beat and muttering. Completely normal. This is 100% absolutely normal. And I'll do the disguise kit.
Cool.
Do I have to roll or anything?
I hope so.
I hope not.
It can add something, doesn't it?
You emerge looking like you came out of clown school day one.
Yeah, just like very pink cheeks, like blue eyeshadow, red lips.
Wonky.
She's got like gray skin with blue swirls on her face. Like, I'm not quite sure how it'll go, but
Okay, so here it is. The small wooden box contains cosmetics, false facial hair, spirit gum, and a few simple wigs. You usually need a disguise kit to set up a disguise in order to impersonate someone using the deception skill. Cool. So we're just going to say that we're not going to get you to roll for it. There's a kit there. Everything's being created for. It's going to deception skill. Yeah, so it'll just be their perception against your deception DC, I imagine. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. I don't know how much further you guys want to go with this today. This is actually a really good jumping point for the adventure proper. If you wanted to finish now,
I think it's a good place to wind up, to wrap up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the next step is basically you're into it. So
Okay.
Good.
Right.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So we didn't do intros before, so we'll do outros, I guess, or intros now. As a sign off. Hi everyone. Evan, aka Multi Nerd, and I've been playing Farsighted Francesco, the catfolk scoundrel. And yeah, and that's me. So passing over to, I'll go across the screen on the slides, and we've got Taylor.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm a TTRPG game designer, editor, and project manager. You can find me on Twitter and Hive at Taylor and NX. That's ANNX. And I've been playing Barbara, the Venara forensic investigator.
And then we've got Jacob.
hi everyone. I'm Jacob, and I've been your GM.
Boom. I got Ray.
Wasn't expecting it to be that short and sweet. Hi, I'm Ray. You can find me over on Red Mage Ray on Twitter for as long as that exists. We'll see. Yeah, I do TTRPG stuff here and over on Friends Roll Dice, which is a group I co-founded with some cool people. And yeah, I've been playing the definitely normal and nothing wrong at all Arcadia tonight.
Absolutely amazing. And last but not least, we have Bunny.
Hi, I'm Bunny. I'm Wing Linus on pretty much every social media platform, except for Instagram because it hates me. I'm not on Threads either because ew, gross. But yeah, I've been playing Neve Tempest, who is a sylph barbarian, because a very smart one too. Thank you very much.
So smart. Cool. We'll wrap
Alright.
up and we'll see you live next time on the internets. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye. Bye.